A would-be Labour MP hoping to oust Steve Barclay has been criticised for speaking at events hosting radical terrorist-backing politicians. A Labour candidate has been accused of being obsessed with overseas causes thousands of miles away from the people she wants to represent. Keir Starmer's selection for the parliamentary seat of North East Cambridgeshire, currently held by Environment Secretary Steve Barclay, spoke at two meetings where the guest of honour and chief guest were radical Pakistani politicians. Luton Councillor Javaria Hussain spoke alongside men who have expressed full support for terrorist group H0N0UR. The militant organisation's main aim is to tear the Kashmir region away from India and merge it with Pakistan on religious grounds. It was designated as a terrorist group by the EU in 2015 when the UK was still a member and is also proscribed by the US, India and Canada. The UK has since placed the group under counter-terrorism sanctions for claiming responsibility for several terrorist attacks in Jammu and Kashmir. Its militant thugs claimed responsibility for attacks against civilians while praising their terrorist commanders as heroes and freedom fighters. But none of these concerning facts stopped Labour's recently selected candidate from speaking alongside supporters of the group. Ms. Hussain gave a speech calling for rights for Kashmir at a 2019 rally organised by Pakistani political party PTI on issues in Kashmir and Pakistan. And she was just a few seats away from Sultan Mahmood Chaudhry, the guest of honour. Chaudhry hailed a prominent commander of the Hizbul Mujahideen who was killed in July 2018 as a martyr. He led TV tributes in Kashmir on the 6th anniversary of the death of Burhan Wan, saying his death infused a new spirit in the Kashmiris' ongoing resistance movement. Chaudhry also said Wan's suffering imbued another soul in the Kashmiris' continuous opposition development. A local Tory campaign source said, "People in North East Cambridgeshire need an MP who stands up for them and who understands local concerns, not a city councillor from Luton obsessed with overseas causes that are rooted thousands of miles from Fenland." A Labour source pointed out Chaudhry is linked to dozens of MPs, both Labour and Conservative, and has regularly briefed them in Parliament, and the Foreign Office sent a delegation to meet Sultan Mahmood Chaudhry to discuss Kashmir. In 2021, Paul Bristow, the Conservative candidate for Peterborough, met with Sultan Mahmood Chaudhry, the then new president of Azad Kashmir, part of the world where many of his constituents can trace their ancestry. Mr. Bristow said in a social media message, "We discussed Peterborough, human rights in Kashmir and the Kashmir UP." Javaria Hussain also spoke at a meeting on Kashmir addressed by chief guest Sadr Masood Khan in 2020, the then president of Pakistani-administered Kashmir. Sadr Masood Khan is a Pakistani Kashmiri diplomat. He is Pakistan's ambassador to the United States and also represents Pakistan at the UN. Khan is a former president,